Welcome to Kalari 1.8, the last lesson of the first level. We're going to ask you to start by doing the warm-ups and the first kick as you have been doing up until now. Now a little more, throw the leg. Okay, well done. Welcome back. We're going to go now on to the fourth kick, concave, cross leg. And this time we're going to progress it to not stepping back. So the arms are up, palms forward. And we're going to step through with each swing. So let's start a little easy. Lift the left foot, step, and across. Across. Let the leg drop behind. Across. 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 And turn. Stepping with the right. Yes. Across. Across. So just let the leg come down into extension behind you and naturally come forward. And turn. Good. Yes. Good. So what you'll find is the leg on the way up is going on the angle here. But when it comes back, that straight leg comes back here, like this. Yeah? So it doesn't need to swing out to the side. So it goes here and here. Still tight in. So just allow the leg to relax and the joint will naturally bring it back into extension. Once more. Step and kick. Good. Yes, step and kick. 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 Step and kick and turn. Step and kick. Step and kick. Step and kick. Step and kick. One more. Yes, good. So we've said for the first leg swing to do 3 sets. 3 sets, or can be 2 sets of 17. For this one, 2 sets is enough. Now we're going to go on to the form once more, the Vandanam form. So this is going to be the last lesson for now where we cover the form. I think we will possibly come back to it in the future just to show you some more advanced nuances to the form, even a different version. But for now, this is as far as we're going to go. So what I'd like to do now is show you some of the martial applications within this form. So Vika, if you go into the starting position, maybe just come a little across this way. That's it. So you can bring your hands up. So of course this in itself has a martial application. Here you are protected. Your face is protected. And in fact, if you push forward with your hands, you can even use it as an attack. If someone comes in close to you, you can push forward. by putting the thumb here to this Marma point on the eye, you improve your focus, alertness, effectively switching yourself on in a state of readiness. This is also a block. Now, if someone is in front of you, and we're going to do this very slowly, the first gesture is one of humility, to say, I don't want to fight. The shoulders relax, the hands come to the chest in a prayer position, the head tilts slightly down, but still you can see from the top of the eye towards your opponent. But it gives the impression, I am a humble person, I don't want to fight you. However, from that position, come forward.
Right leg?
Yes, you can come forward and attack. Okay, once more. This time you're going to go with the left leg, okay? So just bring the feet together. Bring the hands up again. We'll do exactly the same thing. This time with the left. So relax the shoulders, hands to the chest, soften, soften. Give the impression that you are not wanting to fight. However, if the other person then comes towards you and shows aggression, left leg forward, and you can push forward, okay? Do it once more. Come in a bit lower, come into my chest. So take a long step forward, push into the chest. Ready? Forward. That's it. So relax, hands down, forward. Bang. Yeah, very good. Okay? Now, from there, she can further drive me backwards. So you bring this hand back, slowly, down, over, and she pushes me back. I then come in close to her, and I try to hit her in the head. She can block, and then bring the leg up, contact here, and hit here. In fact, here. Yes, good, good. So, in the form, we have shown you here, here. We have made the contact between the hand and the foot. That's because there is no opponent in front of us, and we don't just want to flail the arms or the limbs around in space. So in the form, we join this and this. But the fighting application is not the same. In the fighting application, Vika is going to hit my leg here. When she hits the leg here, the Marma point here opens. And she can then hit here, and if she gets both correct, I will be unconscious. Hopefully not today. So let's go once more from the beginning. Just put those together. So, relax, drive me forward. Good. Again, relax, drive me back. I then come in. You protect yourself. Aim for here, aim for here. Excellent. Good. Then I'm temporarily inactive, like this. Now remember this position that I'm in because it's important. I'll come back to this position in a moment. Meanwhile, someone else is going to come in behind. Remember to close your elbows on the way up. So you close the elbows and push up. Break the grip. Come down, take the leg. Do this slowly. Take the leg, pull. That pulls my leg, and then if you remember where the first person was in the front, bang. Then, and drop down to elephant, round and down. Ready, she's now ready. She can step forward, push me here, push, 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 push.
Like,
Oh, strong, push. Yeah, bah. She can knock me back, okay? In the elephant, you are in a much stronger position. Yeah, you have that power of your center of gravity being much lower. Yeah, you can push someone over who's much bigger than you. Good. Now, just one point I want to clarify from this. You can just come round, Massey, to the front. So when you join the hands together to break the hold, it's important that the elbows join here. Because then, in the form, you're going to go up as much as you can until the elbows come apart. That's fine, right? Now that, just once more, just do that once more. So bring the hands together at the bottom. That's fine. And then go up as much as you can. And then the elbows will come apart. You can look up. You can look up. Good. You see, that pressure that is built here will push the release. If you don't bring your elbows together, it's going to be more difficult to break the hold. If you bring the elbows together here, that will provide a popping force to break the hold. So we'll show that to you once more.
From the start?
From the start. So the first thing, Vika brings up her arms to defend herself, but yet, just that, arms up, to defend herself, yet in no way is it a provocative or aggressive action. She further shows humility by bringing the hands to the upper chest, relaxing the shoulders, and dropping the head a little down. So she's doing all she can to avoid the fight. And this is very important in Kalari. We always want to avoid the fight. However, if the opponent continues to show aggression, she can come forward, drive me back. She can then come forward again, drive me back again. I then come in again. She can then cover her head, kick me in the leg, and hit in the neck. I'm then temporarily down like this. Meanwhile, someone comes in behind, elbows join. She breaks the hold, goes down, takes my leg. Yes, I fall down, and she comes back up in the front to make the hit to the groin. She then continues backwards and then drops down in that position of readiness where if she wanted to, she could push me over. Very good, excellent. Okay, so the fighting applications in Northern style, as you can see, are hidden. The second thing to note is it's not that you would do this as a literal sequence. Rather, the body is informed with a variety of movements which will just come out as and when needed. So if you were ever in the situation where someone tried to hit you, you would instinctively block and hit like this. It's not that you would do this one and then this one and then this one. Yeah, the forms are not designed in a way that you would literally repeat it. Rather, it's informing the body so that it can simply reproduce what is needed when is needed. Ultimately, when you're in a fight or flight state, when your heart rate is going at 160, you cannot reproduce fine body actions. You'll find it hard to send a text message or to put a key in a lock. However, gross body movements, whole body movements, like this, where your whole body is moving, you can replicate. So the design is such that in that fight moment, in that moment when your heart rate is going at 160, the whole body can respond, much like an animal. When an animal moves, either in retreat or in attack, it's the whole body movement. It's not just one joint in isolation. And we'll come back to this and talk about this more in the future. Okay, so let's now go once more through the form where you can see this section of movement we've just been working on in the flow. Now, what I'd like you to do now is to try to find a way of going through this movement with one continuous flow. And there will be just a short pause, like a drum beat in the postures. But otherwise, we're just going to flow through the form. Left hand, forward. Left back, right cover, foot. Yes, up, down, forward, lift up, right foot around, hands in, forward, left, right, down, move to the side, open, good, push up, keep flowing, step, step, good, step and kick, open, forward, back, join, good, good, well done, well done. Okay, 7 kicks to finish, okay? Step with the left, step with the right, step with the left, step with the right, step with the left, step with the right. Last one. Good. Nice and easy. Forward and down. And up. Forward and down. Forward and down. Yes. Well done. Good. Okay, so we finished now the Vandanam form. As we've said before, this is the first form from Northern Style Kalarippayattu. This is the prayer form, designed to bring the spine into alignment. So we've now covered the first set of warm-ups, the first and fourth kicks, and the first form from Northern Style. So as you move into the second month of the course, classes 2.1 to 2.8, please do this at the beginning. You will see it very clearly given in the lessons, but please don't skip through this. It's very important that you keep doing these exercises. You've only now, at lesson 8, started to learn it. You need to keep repeating this. And by doing this form at the beginning of your practice, it will help to build your alignment. And alignment is the most important aspect of martial arts. Without alignment, you have nothing. You have no direction of force. Okay? So please keep practicing the Vandanam, keep practicing the warm-ups, keep practicing the first kick. Okay, well done, and see you shortly next week for lesson 2.1. Thank you, Vika. Thank you, Masi. And thank you at home for watching. Nalakanam.